Yeah, here you can read it again. I already read everything. But yeah, that's it. Please take care of yourself. You know, the fact that you're telling me this, I don't really feel safe. I feel like something bad is about to happen, even though, look at this cat. It's just a cat. What was it? F4? What's the... help? No. Where are settings? Ah, there we go. Full screen. Let's go. It's a demon? GG. Skip after choices. I have choices. Text speed is max. Auto forward time. Yeah, it's all on max. I think that's fair. So the first thing that I see is that we have a section with question marks. I think that's either the choices that we made, the endings, or something secret that we have to find out. Let's begin. You're not having a great day as usual. Oh god. Oh great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today? Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? Turn to You turn to head home when... Huh? What is that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons, people around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. It's just me. Curiosity grinding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. The cat! Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, you see a cat. Is a cat. Huh? Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark seas of its black fur. What? Oh, puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Oh, so cute! And it definitely knows it. Never had much of an opinion, one way or another, about cats before. But, but if they're all like this one, so shocked they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Don't think you'd mind. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cat in cardboard boxes these days, anyways? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? This one? Home screen. I mean, it is sweet. I don't know. Maybe. The cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if for you to make the next move. Take cat home, do not take cat home. So, let's take it home. We're gonna do the opposite of what the game tells us. It's cute. We're gonna do whatever the character would do normally. So they would take the cat home. You know what? You're coming with me. You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh, I think a little while will probably be more like a day. We'll be responsible and take it to shelter tomorrow. But for now, I'll be right back. Give me a minute or two. Sorry. Eat it? Take it? It's too late. I already did. I'm back. No, my brother needed my help, and that's why I was gone for a little bit. 2 minutes. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? Let's go. They stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. Oh, nice. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, one you living alone in it. That's so sad. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. Okay. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. Ooh. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It's a lot of reading. I didn't expect to have a reading game here. The list. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. What? Not hungry, I guess? You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spend your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here. If you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. Aw. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted. Mayo and mustard spread. Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Don't I cut my finger? You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. GG. We're dead. We're gonna die. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an. Oh no. It starts licking the blood or something. You watch as the cat starts to. I knew it! Lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood of the knife. Your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. The cat sits back staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do, right? Oh no. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. Right? Right, guys? The rest of the evening unfortunately goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound while you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV. Gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. What? Forget about me eating the cat. It's the cat eating me now, Monsieur Care. Maybe a vet will have an idea of how to calm it down. Can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain to finding the number of local vet. You picked up. Oh no. The lights just went out? Yeah, it was definitely the weather outside, the thunder, not the cat. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find out that it's out of. How? What kind of crazy timing is this? You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so dead. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Oh no, 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 please. It's quiet. Too quiet. Where's the cat? Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? The cat! You look outside. Sky is pitch black. What time is it? Turn to check the clock. Oh, the cat sits on top of her digital clock, staring at you. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up, going completely haywire. The cat stares at you, is completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, it's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large, round, inky. No more flashlight. The flashlight flickers. Oh nah. Oh no. Wait, by the way, I should have saved. I should have saved a tiny bit earlier when I made the first choice. Cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart, is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? Don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock. Feel as if the air itself coils slightly and abruptly in response. Like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting. Waiting for your next move. Magic! But you're afraid to move. Hello, Yakara, welcome. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered, "Let's play." Right into your ear, right into your soul. I won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear grips on your mind. Wait, did someone call me? Okay, someone is calling me. 1 second. I thought I hear voices. I'll be right back. Damn, they asked me about cake. I'm so sorry. I'm back. Bro is hearing his demons again. Ah, yeah. They asked me about some cake. Back to the story. Your legs tangle together under you and your haste, and you fall to the ground. What? I'm dead? What happened, guys? I was just gone for a second. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. Explodes? At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet tickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. What? What? The door is open? It was locked. Guys, I locked the door before entering my house. No, not before. After entering my house. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards to your inexplicably open door, screech to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's the knife I cut my finger with. It's your kitchen knife, and it's still tinted red from your earlier blunter? But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have the time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. Instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it. Oh no. Oh no, no. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. Oh, a pair of glowing golden eyes comes forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. Oh no, it's coming closer. It pats lightly over to the knife, as if skipping in that delight. It bends down to the lap at the blood dripping from the table. Oh, from the blade, I mean, sorry. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in. The incomprehensible ah, licking away at your kitchen knife. Once again, completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Oh no. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. This goofy slideshow sure is a game. I mean, it is a game. I wasn't expecting it to have blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as it's just considering the act of pouncing forward. GG, I'm dead. But you're already on your feet and out the door. I'm running. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the blood imprints on your injured foot. Leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. Sometimes I can't read. Anyway, it hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by the long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then you're dead. What in the world is behind you? Okay, we have a choice. Let's make a save. Behind or ahead? What do you guys want? Do I keep looking at this cat or whatever is behind me? Reminds me of a meme I saw. Oh, Sakura, you're finally white? What does that mean? I changed genders? The music is good. Look behind. I'm dead. Huh? Interesting. How very interesting. Ending 0, it begins? Oh, what? What? Wait, not genders, I mean races, sorry. Race. Wrong word. Wait, what do you mean it begins? What did I see? Okay, now we'll go back to this save. We're gonna look ahead. Oh no, keep running. Keep running. It has a lot of endings, Yakara. Don't worry about it. Interesting, very interesting. Wait, what? Did I look behind you? Wait, what? Keep running? Wait, both of them are... they both give me the same thing. What? What? Guys, what? Okay, let's start from the start again. We're gonna skip. Blah blah blah. Wait, why am I here? No, wait. Can I leave? I need to start from main menu. Yeah, lose progress. This is from the... What? Wait, what? Where am I now? And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. It's a good sign, right? Wait! Wait. I don't know why, but when I pressed on continue instead of picking a choice, it continued from that point onwards. So I turned around and I ran. Whatever I did, it led to this moment here. Maybe your luck is finally starting you to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Oh no. Wait, but this is different, no? The story is different. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softens your step. You finally the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley is a big cardboard box. The cat. So we're back here. Wait, but the beginning was different, no? It's an interesting looking cat. Da da da. We already know this. Yeah. So cute. Yeah, let's take it home. Hell no. Do not take it home. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you'd never take this thing home. You'd never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. What? You are with rent and bills to pay for, not to mention needing to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? Oh, a lot of choices. A quick save. Where did it go? Yeah, right there. Guys, what do we pick? So what is going on in the chat? Oh, you're making some grilled cheese sandwich? Let's go. Me too, I also want one. Make me some as well. Even though I just had hot dogs, but... Okay, which one do we pick? Leave cat, feed cat, play with cat, on second thought, or mysterious answer. Kill the cat? Okay. Leave. You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hope up of having someone look after it if you're not willing to commit? What if it gets attached and someone tracks you down back to your home? What was that? What was that? There was some text. Did you see it? It was really small. Stories see you around, I guess. Stand up, the cat watching your every move. You make it halfway out of the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. Oh, it's sad. It is sad. Aww. You know what? I'm gonna ignore you. Nope. You need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day. It's what's best for the both of you. You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, you'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you were going to do for your day off. What? So many choices! Guys, now the game starts. What do you want to do? Movie, carnival, or dog park? If we go to dog park, we're not gonna encounter the cat at all. I think that's the safest one. But let's go with the movie. It's been a while since a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater. But there's a showing of one such film at the old theater. The movie was a little too niche to be picked up by the new cinema that opened right across the street. That's okay though. You're not exactly a fan of the crowds. Yeah, that's true. And nothing ruins the experience of watching a new movie for you than a noisy audience. Agreed? Why are there so many choices? Old theater, cinema, second thought, choose something else. Let's save again. Gonna save for every choice. Theater. You eagerly buy your tickets from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. Barren of any trace of other people, and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s. Damn, maybe even 70s. But it's what you were counting on. You consider buying some popcorn, but can't help but be concerned that everything at the concession that might be expired. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated on your ticket stub. As expected, the theater your movie will be playing in is completely empty. Perfect. You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats and taking into consideration the cap of the staircase. As you settle in, the dim lights fade away, leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds before the screen flickers on. No commercials or trailer pops up, the movie just begins. Pleased, you shrug and let yourself get immersed in the opening scene. But just as you're getting into the premise, the door opened behind you, momentarily, casting light into the room and ruining the atmosphere. God damn it! You hold in a frustrated sigh. It's a public establishment, after all. The place can't exactly afford to stay open if you're the only customer. Makes sense. You try to refocus on the movie, but you sense the new presence slowly shifting around the theater before heading in your general direction. Oh no. Is it the cat? What? Guys, yeah. Good game. You gape in utter disbelief as the stranger shuffles down the aisle, only to sit right in front of you. Guys, how much are we betting that this is the cat demon? Uh, there's no one else here and plenty of places to sit. The stranger is also unusually tall. Even with the stadium-like arrangement of these seats being on a somewhat steep incline, they're completely blocking your view. There are so many choices. So many choices. Move to another spot, confront the stranger, or leave. Move. You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. Why would they choose to sit right in front of you? Surely they know you wouldn't be able to see past them. Shaking your head with a passive-aggressive scoff in the stranger's direction, you reluctantly pick another, less perfect seat in the theater. Oh, poor guy. But as you settle down, you see the strange person get up, only to once again sit down in the seat directly in front of you. Are you kidding me? There's no way. You look around somewhat helplessly, as if waiting for someone to silently agree with you about how odd all of this is, or to at least inform you that it's all an elaborate prank. But there's no one else here with you. That's how you've always liked it, but can't help but think that maybe it would be nice to have someone else here. The man not being alone with this weird guy. Well, I feel like we actually just have two options, right? I could try again the same option, but if you know, let's try it again. Move again, and he moves back. I'm gonna skip that part. So I'm supposed to confront him. Let me save. Sure, let's save here. Let's confront him. You hate conversation? You can already feel your palms starting to sweat at the idea of it. Your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. You've always been more of a flighter than a fighter. But you paid for this ticket. Wanted to watch this movie for ages. And now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. You're all alone in the theater. There's no one who will help you if something goes down. But you're angry enough that you ignore the signs of your body begging you to put as much distance as you can between yourself and the stranger. You stand up. Even standing and higher up on the incline, the stranger is still at least a head taller than you. What? Yeah, we're dead. The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as if a hush immediately falls heavily over the theater at the moment. As if you can sense the stranger anticipating what you plan to do next. Square your shoulders and force a little bass in your voice. Hey! The effort makes your words come out more harshly than you intended, like a sudden and vicious bark. But you figure they deserve it anyway. You're being a real jerk. Know that? Just what are you playing at? Are you trying to piss me off? The truth is, he doesn't know English. Dum dum dum. The silence that follows your words is deafening. So much that you glance at the screen only to find out that the movie has paused? Paused. Paused. Your attention is ripped back to the stranger in front of you as they shift slightly. Like a small animal trying desperately to anticipate the moves of a predator. Don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't dare to blink. Oi! Starting to move. Instead, your eyes widen as the person's head turns. Then turn some more. Please don't turn more. GG, we're dead. Then turns more. And beyond what should be possible. Neck bones cracking. Yeah. To face you directly. Cool. Ah, you can't move. White glowing eyes resting above a wider grinning mouth. Oh no. The stranger opens their mouth and what comes out is something impossible to comprehend. What did I hear? What was that? Yeah. What? The voice is endlessly deep and creaks like a weighty door, foreboding and oddly melodic. Yoichi. No! Stop with the Tokyo. Alluring. But it also snaps you out of the terrified trance. Before you know it, you're already out the door. I'm dead. You run through the halls of the empty theater, heading for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind, but you're too afraid to look. The exit now in sight, you sprint forward and burst through the doors. I'm free! You look around frantically and spot the crowded cinema across the street. People, that's what you need. Safety in numbers and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street when a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you. Save time. So technically I'm gonna save over these because wait, over this one. Or maybe I should know, right? Look behind. GG, I'm dead. Despite your resistance, you feel your head turning to look back to an accord. While in the middle of the street, you catch a glimpse of a grotesque-looking person standing behind the glass doors of the old theater, watching intensely, rattling something in their arms, something familiar. But... Oi! What's that? Ah, a truck. What was that? As the truck speeds forward and crashes into your body. Well, never look behind when you're on the street. In the middle of the road, what? You're killed on impact. Your body shattered across the road and crushed further under the heavy tires. Ending 16. Poor screening arrangements. A good one. How about this? We'll just continue every time from the last point, right? Where we had to make a choice. I think that's the best to do. Go to the new cinema. Refusing to even risk a peek. Such a long game. Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of endings. Now the question is, do we want to go through all of them? Or do we just want to make like one more, like this, maybe this run here, see where this brings us, and then we'll start from the start, but pick something all together, like every time. Something that we would pick. Because at the moment I was just picking the first option every time. What do you say? Do you wanna do one together? One run? Let me just finish this first. Refusing to even risk a peek over your shoulder, you rush across the street to the new cinema theater. Then you realize that it felt like you've been surrounded by some kind of dreadful pressure. Pressure. Until it very suddenly vanishes, leaving you feeling more than a little shaken. But at least breathing comes easier. You think it's within your best interest to repress everything that just happened. Yeah. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming. You join the long line outside the cinema. By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. You pick a movie at random, take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. The decor is chic and sleek, and the inside is bustling with people. It's not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone. Even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing amongst themselves, you get some popcorn, but the lines at the concession stands are long and the prices are criminal anyway. Yeah, it's always so high. You go through the halls and follow the signs to the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside. Sigh. Is it full? Yeah, nice. You sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards a seat only to be told by the person next to it that it's being saved for someone. This happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself settled into a seat annoyingly off-center to the screen. But the screen is at least visible. if not a little too close. So you grit your teeth and bear it. Okay. The lights fade out, but the chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content to talk through the commercials, even through the trailers. You figure the chatter will stop when the movie actually begins, but it doesn't get even slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out. You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone would hear you anyway. This is why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. What? Uh... Suddenly, the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat. A familiar black cat. Again? Confused murmurs fill the room. So everyone hears it, but then the cat on the screen meows. This again. Again! Ah, 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 ah. What is this? The sound is strange, and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic. Same thing again. And layered as if made of multiple voices of different creatures. Creatures that would probably never say that. You sit in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to the cinema staff. But then you hear it. It's scattered and dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen. Are you kidding me? That's not a normal sound. People don't do that. No. I refuse. What the hell? The cat is controlling them. It's getting louder too. Soon the entire room is chanting in perfect unison, everyone staring intently at the cat on the screen. You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself, but the compulsion to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong, for now. Also, you start to notice, out of the corner of your eye, that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you. Looking at me? No. They're outright staring holes into you, even as they continue chanting. They don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. Their scowls deepen as time goes on if they're getting impatient. What? Try to blend in. So pretend to also sing or leave. Do I leave or sing? Blend in? Time to sing. Thinking fast, you look to the screen and begin to chant in tandem with the crowd. Yeah, yeah. Uh, uh. Yeah. They feel the harshness of their collective gaze starts to ebb away. The air in the theater becomes lighter once again. You release air shakily, just realizing that you'd been holding your breath earlier. You feel stuck. Surely you can just up and leave now, not after whatever all that was. The people around you all seem fine now, but then there's no telling if they'd get aggressive at you for even moving too much. Never mind. outright getting up and leaving. You decide to let this run its course. Hopefully someone will come along, right? Or at least turn the film off. You continue to chant along with everyone. You start to feel lightheaded. You feel as if you could fall asleep, but your eyes don't feel heavy in the slightest. You try to look around and gauge the other's emotional state, but you can't seem to look away from the screen. You try again, but you're still locked into eye contact with the cat on screen. Everyone's singing. You attempt to physically force your line of vision away. Still your nerves. This song is starting to annoy me. Ready to throw yourself to the ground if you need to, but your body only gets as far as tensing up for a moment before you completely loosen itself again, making you lay back limply into your seat. You think you should be panicking right now, but even your brain feels limp. Young cat? Yeah, I hear like 10 of them in my ears. Your thoughts are vaguely muted pastel pink, airy, sickeningly sweet and loosely spun, like cotton candy. You like cotton candy. You think you shouldn't mind your thoughts and body being like cotton candy either. So why get up and ruin that? Yeah, I'm being manipulated. This is hell. It's nice here. You're more at peace than you've ever felt before in such a crowded room. Still chanting, you've never felt so aligned and in tune with another person, let alone with an entire room full of complete strangers. You're not alone. Out of the corner of your eyes, the person next to you starts to sink back even further into the chair. Think more. Wait, that's not good. Not like they're slouching or reclining, they're hypnotized. Deflating. What? What? Their skin bunches up and wrinkles like fabric as if their muscles, their bones have started to disintegrate. Their eyes dim before sinking into their sockets. Their mouth still attempting to chant, falls upon over a cut off Nya, gaping as the word ends in an awful hiss, a final weak release of air. You muse thoughtfully about whether or not you should be distressed at the sight, but even then the blanket of peace doesn't leave you. Suddenly from the pile of skin and clothes next to you, you see a lump moving around. You watch in daze, I cannot read anymore, as the lump makes its way to the part of the skin where the head used to be, and out from the mouth crawls a tiny black kitten. Oh hell nah! We're dead. You can hear the familiar hissing sound all around you now as the unified chant starts to fade, only to be replaced with the faint mewling of kittens. You mean all of them transform into kittens? Finally, your voice is still the only one still chanting. Still human. And alone. Again. Don't want that. Can't go back to that. Not again. Not again. Please. Just then, you go completely limp. Your body feels light, but it might as well weigh several tons. Because you realize quite suddenly that you can't move. Not an inch. You can't shift your eyes to look around. You can't even breathe. But somehow, the chant continues to creak creakingly from your mouth. This is like the worst ending that I've ever seen. I feel like the boss ending was easier, was better. This is just torture. What is this mess? A few kittens come forward and perch themselves on the chair around you, watching your sinking body, fueling as they wait for their youngest sibling from you. Dozens of glowing eyes peer down at you. As your eyes start to cave in to the sockets of your softening skull, manage to make out the silhouette of a familiar cat perching on the seat right in front. Your vision finally fades, and as that same hiss of air expels itself from your mouth, the last thing you sense is something small and alive shifting eagerly under your skin. Happy birthday. I I don't know what to say. 40 endings. Oh, okay. 40 endings. Okay, do you want to do one entire run? We make all the choices from the very start. Do you want to do that? So we'll have to go back to here. So we say no, right? We don't take the cat home. Go back here. Feed the cat, play with the cat, second thought. Second thought means that we go back to the original question, which is take the cat home or not. Or this here, which is question mark. So we actually have 4 options. 5. What do you want to take? It's your care. Feed? Yeah, let's feed. The cat must be hungry, right? I mean, we all know what's gonna happen. Can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to that box it's in. Though it doesn't exactly seem nourished either. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that it's not the case. And not to think on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat. Especially when you could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? Check pockets, look around the area, or crush question mark. With each passing moment, I feel like I'm starting to read worse. To read everything worse and worse. Did I check my pockets or area or question? Honestly, I don't know what that even means. Look around. You glance around the dark, dingy alley and only see garbage bags, trash bins, empty cardboard boxes, scattered litter here and there. If there were something for the cat to eat, surely it would have found it by now, right? But you don't want to just give up so easily. Keep looking. You look and only see garbage. You sniff and only smell garbage. You listen. Listen? Scritch. Just barely make out the sound of faint scurrying by a trash bin a few feet away. Quietly, also quietly, creep over to the bin and you lunge. You weren't very graceful in your attempt. You stumbled and knocked over a shack of nearby boxes full of more trash. But as you stand up, grasped in your hand is a small mouse. Let me guess, it's gonna bite me, and then because of the blood, the cat will try to eat me or something. The mouse squeaks and shrieks in distress, wriggling and struggling desperately in your grip. You're holding it too tightly and carefully for it to be able to bite or scratch you, though. It wears itself out eventually and looks up to you with black eyes, completely at your mercy. Do we feed the mouse or spare the mouse? You know, for the fact that this is a free game, this is huge. Eat the cat? Oh my god, she's scared. The mouse looks scared, as if it can sense your intentions. No, no, no. Weakly starts to struggle again. Let me out! No way. It knows. The mouse is reluctant. Feed the mouse or spare? Are you sure? I feel like we're gonna feed a demon and it's gonna grow or something. It's gonna attack us afterwards. Feed? Okay, GG, we're dead. You feed the mouse to the cat. The cat tears it apart instantly. GG. My god. The mouse pain squeaks and squeals, tears through you until they're abruptly cut off. Satisfied, the cat meows happily at you, red tinting its fangs. The cat curls up in its now blood-stained box and goes to sleep. I'm going to hell? Yeah, we all are. We made that choice, I guess. You take the chance to leave. A well-fed cat will likely follow you home, after all. Cute as the cat is, you really can't afford a pet right now. Still thinking a little guilty about the mouse, you decide to just go home. No, 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 we don't go home. We're not going home. This is like the worst ending. We're gonna die again. At home, alone. After a long walk home, you finally enter your apartment. You head straight for your room. And we sleep, falling into fitful sleep. It's like one of the worst endings. We're about to die. Later, wake up. Scratch again. Ah, the mouse. Yeah. So loud and constant, they sound like screams. The darkness of your room. Yeah, we're dead. You see the shifting shadows of hundreds of mice surrounding your bed. GG, Monsieur Care. That's all you. You tried to run from mice? Yeah, nice try. Ah! But they cry out as twin lances of pain race on your legs, up your legs. You fall, you fall off the bed in your attempt to escape. The hordes of mice dodging you as you crash to the ground. You can't stand up. Looking back and squinting in the dark, just about make out the source of your pain. What? What? Oh my god, the flesh of tendons of your heels and ankles are mangled? Bitten through your socks? That sounds so terrifying. Disgusting too. No! Leave me alone! Desperate, you crawl with only your arms towards the door. And the cat is there, imagine. Is the cat there? The mice descend upon you, biting into your skin, gnawing away pieces of you. You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach up for the doorknob. Also that your arm heavy, weighted down by the mice cling to it with little claws and tiny teeth. You manage to jostle. Can't help the knob enough for the door to slowly swing open. The cat is there. Please. Can't help me. My arm! But your outstretched arm suddenly falls to the ground lifeless. The mice manage to chew through the flesh and bone of your now dismembered limb. As a few mice creep forward to curiously inspect your arm, stare blankly at it for moments before sliding your gaze up. In the newly opened doorway sits a familiar looking mouse. It stares at you. The darkness in his beady black eyes. The darkness in his beady black eyes can't begin to measure their depth. Yeah, it wasn't the cat helping me. We're dead. Nor the hatred pouring out from within them. All of it aimed at you. Ah. Collapse. Head hitting the floor as your other arm is eaten away as well. You're not sure how you're still conscious. The pain should be indescribable. And yet, just feel a cold sense of loss. The mice have clustered along your back now, gnawing and ripping their way between your shoulder blades. Into your back, into your chest. You weakly cough up blood. They must have damaged something important. You feel something being pulled out of you. And in between the moments the blankets of darkness fade out your vision, you hear something wet plop onto the ground in front of you. Is it my heart? You pry your eyes open and see it in front of the mouse. My heart. Weirdly shaped, red, with your blood and pulsing in. Oh, that's your heart, isn't it? The other mice all descend upon it, abandoning your half-eaten body. You're losing a lot of blood. You feel sleepy, but you also feel anger. Anger! Yes, so much anger. How dare they? How dare they? The last thing you see before your vision fails you. Oh God. Oh God. The pair of glowing eyes staring in front of the darkness beyond the doorway. GG everyone. I guess we're all gonna die. You can hear squeaks and shrieks of terror all around you. Can't help. Low yells, deep snarls, gnashing teeth, tearing flesh as your remaining senses leave you. Smile weakly, with the last of your strength. And something with soft, slightly damp and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Good kitty. Well fed. Oh my god. We basically gave her so much food, I don't think she's ever gonna have to eat anymore. 1,000 mice and even my body. Yippee! GG. That was bad. Interesting, but a lot of gore. Okay, So guys, this was Do Not Take This Cat Home. It was a bit longer and we did like 4 endings or so. There are still a lot of endings here. Which honestly, I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish this. It's so much. Maybe not on stream. Maybe I'll do it alone. We'll see. But yeah, that would be it with this game. So, let's quit and then see what else we have.